Now in FC26, the main thing that you want to be doing to start with is making coins. You want to be buying and selling as much as possible to make that profit and give you the most out of what you can get, basically. So if we are looking at the transfer market in general, when it comes to buying players just left, right and center, naturally you can do it. So the ways that you do it, obviously you can click the name if you've got one, or you can go into quality and you can obviously see all of the interesting sides that we can kind of go. We have a look at a few icons. There's going to be a few that are on the list right now. And naturally, you can go ahead and put a bid in. You can go and buy now if you've got the coins. And naturally, that's going to be the easiest way. If you are obviously on a tight budget, like you see I've got 100,000 coins, I can check, is there anybody for 140? So there's a couple of people that I could buy potentially. So naturally, I can have a look at them. I can back off. I can change the price a little bit and go to 149. And I can see Paul Scholes, Bobby Moore. Now, obviously, the thing to know when buying and selling, when you are selling a player, EA do take 5% of the cut. So it basically means that it stops you buying her for 140, selling her for 141, making a K profit out of nothing. So you've got to make sure that if you are buying to sell, you need to be at least 6% if you want to make any money from it. So that's where it does get a little bit more tricky. But naturally, you'll be able to find a lot of different people. You can obviously see all the gold rares. You can buy silvers and bronzes, which is always nice and easy. You can go by country. You can go by position. You can even go by chemistry style. If you've got a chem style in mind and you want to get it on them already so you don't have to buy one, you can obviously do that as well, which is fantastic. You've also got play style pluses, so you can see play style plus only. This will be kind of equivalent for right now. In the future, this one will probably die a death because everybody will have play style pluses. So it's kind of good for right now if you are looking for a team of midfielders with playstyle pluses. You can kind of easily see them straight off the bat. So buying players is pretty simple. Now, another way that you can buy players easily for, say, an SBC, what you could do here is, say for instance we're going for the golden generation. I've got to finish all of these. Say I've got to go into this one. I've got to buy a minimum 80 rated team. I can use the transfer market if I press LB from here. So say I'm looking for, there's no specific club, but say I'm looking for a Man U player, for instance. I'd go gold. Say obviously I need gold. Premier League, I'd go Man U. I'd put X amount on there and I'm like, okay, I can work with this. So I could drop it down and see who the cheapest one is. So say I'm looking for kind of a Xerxes, if I'm looking for a Malacia, then obviously I can buy them from here. You can go to the 59 minutes, see if there's anybody else, and you could just buy them straight from this bit. So say, for instance, I do want the Xerxes. Buy, I can then add to squad, chuck him straight in that SBC. So that's kind of your SBC one. When it comes to selling players, there's again a couple of ways you can do it. If you are specifically looking for a player, go into your club and you can obviously sell them straight from here. So say Rashford obviously is coming in at a big profit. I can compare price and think, okay, I'll take the 25k for him. Boom, done. Nice and easy. I can go ahead, list, or you can send him to transfer market first, and then I could list him as well after that as well. So naturally, there's two ways there. If obviously you want to have a look at your entire club without having to put them in the club, you go into your transfer market, go into your transfer list, not the transfer market, you go into your transfer list, and from here you want to press the left stick in, and this will give you the club search. So I can go ahead and have a look at all the players that I've got. Obviously some are untradeable, so again what you can do from there, we can go ahead and press the left stick in again. That will give us the advanced filter. So we can filter by untradeable items or not. Then obviously you could sort by high value, which is going to give us all of our valued players first. And then after that, we'll have the untradeable. So you know that everybody in this list right here, up until we get back to the high rateds. So for instance, oh no, these are still because they're golds. Once we get to, say, gold rares again, they will be the untradables at the back. At the front will be all the tradables. You list, you enjoy, and that's all you got to do. It's a nice and easy buy and sell players.